wasn't that interesting. But it was a fiction of our imagination. It never really happened. The truth is that you and I, we won't get a second chance. We're going to have to get it right the first time. Most business owners spend less time on estate and succession planning for the future of their businesses and their families, than the time they spend getting their hair cut each year. There could be other factors. What about the fear of death and talking about death? How about the fear of making a wrong decision? How about one I hear often? I don't want to leave the kids too much. I don't want to make it too easy. It could hurt them. This may be valid, but it's not a reason to avoid the estate planning and succession process. Now, we can't know in the long run which is going to turn out to be the right answer. In fact, I would like to make this point very strongly with you. There is no such thing as the right answer. There's just the best alternative at the time. And when you examine where you are now, and you see that you have some creative options, the important thing is to take those options which will help you get to a more successful result. I would like to suggest that there's probably 6 main points in almost every situation. Here they are. The first point is you have to deal with the first clause in your will, which says, pay the just debts, pay the costs of settling my estate, and pay the taxes due when I die. It's critical that that clause be dealt with efficiently. The second main point is that there should be an independent source of income for the spouse. The third key point is to treat the children fairly. And we've talked about that. It may be important, if you're going to leave business assets to one child, to leave cash and investment assets to the other children, or possibly even the proceeds of insurance. Then the fourth point is a plan to deal with succession. And here we see that either you deal with the plan during your lifetime, or somebody else has to make that decision in circumstances that may not be as favorable. The fifth point is a plan to make sure that the company is healthy. The company should be financially secure. Someone once made the statement that every generation should clean up its own mess. I think one of the things that is important for all of us to do is to make sure that our businesses don't have more debt when we die than they had before we go. Then the last item that I think is of importance, and it affects the whole issue of succession, is the business owner needs to develop assets outside the business, retirement plans, a secure source of income for he and his spouse when he gets to the age of retirement. What is success? If you look at life as a game, we'd have to think about the score. What is the only score that counts in any game? It's the score at the end of the game. So if you run out of time and lose the game, too bad. So I think the key to what we've been doing is talking about how we can win the most important game of all. And I have faith that you have a strong chance to win when it comes to planning for the future of your families and your business. I'd like to wish you all good luck.